Alright, so the idea of today's video is pretty simple. We got, in my Ford Explorer audio build here, T216, T2500, decent amount of bass, sound deadening good throughout, but today we're tackling, or retackling I guess you should say, my back window and hatch. The hatch is pretty good, the window's giving me trouble. We got this thing here, riding all over the place. I'm going to do before and after bass demo, quick little snippet of my favorite song to play. And then we're gonna spray it with expanding foam, and I got some pads that we can try out right here and see if it helps at all. Let's get to it.
Donkey's breath.
Alright, so this is before. Alright, so it looks like we definitely got some rattle here, but most of it's coming from this inside piece up here, which we're going to spray foam the crap out of, because it wasn't as bad before, but I think I broke some of the mounts, and it's just starting to go crazy, so I'm just going to fill her up and see how she goes. And yeah, my hydraulics are broken, so that's what that's for. But first we're going to clean up these little spots here and stick the pad on, and it's going to be simple. It'll do a little bit, help a little bit, but we're really going to tackle this one, so we're going to get to it. Alright, so I cut the two pieces into eyeballed 4 pieces. Clean those off, and it's as simple as sticking them there and seeing how they do and see how they last in the weather. That's going to be the big one. Yeah, that's pretty tight. Doesn't sound like it's nice on the mechanism, so I'm just gonna leave just the ones on the car, and I'm not gonna put any on the windows, and I'm gonna save these 2 pieces for a later time, or maybe I'll cut them down and put them up there. We'll see. But baby steps, guys, baby steps. Now for the, well, what we came here for. So the schmoo I got for the job is this Great Stuff Grass and Cracks filler. It's the red bottle, so it's meant for small cracks, but I thought it might make a higher density fill than the black bottles, which are for larger than 1-inch gaps. You know, shouldn't matter that much. Better than the windows and doors stuff, I wonder. It's kind of an experiment. But we're gonna shake this up and just kind of wing her here, and then let her set up. It's way more cramped, but it's gonna be way easier to do it this way. I'm pretty sure. So I'm like sitting on the side of my sub box right now, all cramped up in the... But we're gonna give her... Alright, I'm just going to leave it here because we all know this stuff is just way easier to clean up when it's all hard and stuff. So that's what we're going to do. I'll be back in like 2 hours. Look at all those squiggly, yummy little worms. Alright, so we're 3 hours later here since doing this, and everything's firmed up. We are, well, the set time is half an hour on this product and the cure time is 8 hours, so we're kind of in the middle about this. We're over the hump on how fast it's gone. Yeah, so it's not bad. Cleaned up this side, so like I had it closed. That was one of my mistakes. But anyways, all this stuff that's blurted out up top, I'm gonna wait probably until whenever I get around to it to actually clean it up, and it's gonna look fine. But I just started peeling a little bit, and it's a little bit still gooey on the inside, but just enough I think that we can go ahead and get a result and do a bass demo like this. I'm just gonna leave this for a while to let it cure up. By a while I mean I'll get it to it in a couple weeks, but anyways, all the stuff that was just rubbed off, cleared off. I'm not really too concerned about this, but if a person doing this was, like if they were to close their back window, however it may look, They also might want to consider taping up this seal and taping up here, taping on the window glass up here, wherever they want to be able to just rip out this foam easily. That'd be one of my recommendations here going on. I kind of wish I did. There's a message for past me. Guess what? I can't go fix that. But anyways, this looks good, and we're going to do a quick base demo here, and we'll see how she did. So in conclusion to this one, pretty much, it doesn't look that pretty. I could have done it prettier. It does work. The outside rattle, there's a lot from the back wiper, which is audible from outside. But when you're inside the car, I can contest to an audible difference of getting rid of the rattle that was in that piece of plastic. So I'm hoping I was able to show you that with a little bit of video footage here. But if I wasn't able to do that, I fixed the problem I was after to fix. Maybe not as pretty as I could have if I were to do it again, but if you have any questions or suggestions for myself fixing other things like this in the future, please leave them and start a discussion. Other than that, thanks for watching and have a nice day.